Most people don't want to think about how long they'll live. And yet, at a certain point in life, especially after 60, it's a question that creeps in more often than we'd like to admit. Not in a dramatic way, but in quiet moments. You wonder, how many good years do I have left? How much time do I really have with my kids or grandkids? And while none of us has a crystal ball, science tells us that your body might already be giving you clues, silent signals that can actually predict your life expectancy. In this video, we're walking through 7 physical and lifestyle signs that researchers have found to be surprisingly accurate indicators of how long you might live. These signs are simple, measurable, and many of them are things you can start improving today. And if you're new here, welcome to Senior Health Haven, your trusted place for senior wellness, healthy aging, and staying sharp, strong, and independent after 60. Hit that like button and subscribe if you want to stay ahead of your health, every step of the way. Let's get into the 7 signs. 1. Walking speed. Of all the things you'd expect to predict life expectancy, walking speed might sound the least dramatic. But it's actually one of the most powerful indicators we have. Studies show that the speed at which you naturally walk, not while rushing, just your normal pace, can reflect your overall vitality. In fact, seniors who walk more slowly than average tend to have shorter life expectancy, even after adjusting for age and weight. Think about what walking speed really tells us. It reflects the health of your heart and lungs. It shows how well your muscles and joints are functioning. And it reveals the integrity of your nervous system and balance. If you're finding yourself walking slower than you used to, not just because of a sore hip, but as your new normal, it may be a sign your body is starting to struggle to keep up. The good news? This is one of the most improvable signs on this list. Simple walking, light leg strengthening, and balance work can start to improve your pace within weeks. And every step you take toward a stronger stride is a step toward a longer life. 2. Grip strength. Here's one most people ignore completely, until they can't open a jar or carry groceries with one hand. Grip strength might seem small, but it's actually a major predictor of longevity, especially in people over 60. In fact, multiple studies have found that weaker grip strength is associated with a higher risk of dying earlier, even after controlling for things like weight, income, and smoking. It's a measure that cuts across everything. Why? Because grip strength is a fast, simple reflection of your overall muscle health, coordination, and even nerve function. And just like walking speed, you can improve it. Try squeezing a stress ball for a few minutes each day. Use light hand weights. Even gardening or opening jars manually helps. You're not just building hand strength, you're telling your body to stay connected. And if you notice a sudden drop in grip strength, especially alongside other signs on this list, it might be time to check in with your doctor. 3. Resting heart rate. Your heart beats more than 100,000 times a day, and the pace it keeps while you're resting says a lot. A consistently high resting heart rate has been linked with a greater risk of heart disease, stroke, and overall mortality. Generally, a healthy resting heart rate for older adults is somewhere between 60 and 80 beats per minute. Anything significantly above that, especially in the 90s or 100s, could be your heart telling you it's under more strain than it should be. You can check your resting heart rate in the morning using a smartwatch, fitness tracker, or even just a manual pulse. Do it before coffee, before stress, and before activity. If it's always high, or if it's getting higher over time, don't ignore it. What can you do to improve it? Light cardiovascular activity like walking or swimming, reducing processed foods, managing stress, and even simple breathing exercises can help bring your heart rate down and extend your life in the process. 4. Waist size. We all know that carrying too much weight isn't good for us. But it's not just about your weight, it's where the weight is. That belly fat around your waist? It's called visceral fat, and it's far more dangerous than the number on the scale. This kind of fat surrounds your organs. It's linked to high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, inflammation, and heart disease, and it's been shown to be a predictor of shortened life expectancy, even in people who aren't technically overweight. What's a healthy waist size? For men, under 40 inches. For women, under 35 inches. You can measure it with a simple measuring tape, right around your belly button. If you're over those numbers, this doesn't mean panic. But it is a sign that your body may be in an inflammatory state, and it's worth taking action. Focus on increasing movement, eating more whole foods, cutting down refined carbs and alcohol, and giving your body time to shift into a healthier balance. This isn't about vanity. It's about your heart, your brain, your organs, and your future. 5. Mental sharpness. We often think of memory loss as a separate issue from physical health. But the truth is, early signs of cognitive decline are deeply linked to overall life expectancy. And it doesn't start with forgetting people's names. It can be subtle, losing your train of thought more often, struggling to follow a conversation, making more mistakes when paying bills, feeling mentally foggy or slow, even after rest. When the brain starts to slow, it often means other systems in the body are under strain too, including circulation, oxygen flow, hormone balance, and even immune response. But just like the other signs here, mental sharpness can be strengthened. Read. Do puzzles. Learn something new. Stay socially connected. And above all, protect your sleep, your nutrition, and your movement, because the brain doesn't work in isolation. It's part of a bigger system. And when your mind is clear, your whole body functions better and for longer. 6. Sleep quality. If you're constantly tired, tossing and turning at night, or waking up feeling like you barely slept, your body is paying a price. Poor sleep is more than just an inconvenience. It's linked to heart disease, high blood pressure, memory problems, depression, and yes, shorter lifespan. The problem is, sleep issues become more common with age. Hormonal changes, medications, and stress can all interfere with the deep, restorative sleep your body needs. So what should you look out for? Trouble falling asleep. Waking up multiple times per night. Needing daytime naps just to function. Feeling exhausted even after 7 to 8 hours in bed. The solution isn't always sleeping pills. Often it starts with basic rituals. Limit screen time an hour before bed. Keep your bedroom dark and cool. Avoid caffeine late in the day. Keep a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. If sleep issues persist, talk to your doctor. Sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, and other conditions are treatable, and getting your sleep back on track could literally add years to your life. 7. Social connection. You may be surprised to hear this, but loneliness is now considered as dangerous to your health as smoking or obesity. That's not an exaggeration. Study after study has found that seniors who feel socially isolated or disconnected have a significantly higher risk of dying earlier, even when adjusting for other health factors. We're social creatures. And while solitude can be peaceful, isolation is not. If you find yourself going days without meaningful connection, no calls, no visits, no real conversations, your body and mind start to feel it. What can you do? Start small. Call a friend once a week, join a walking group, visit a local community center, attend a class, even if it's virtual, invite someone over for tea. You don't need 100 friends. Just a few real connections can protect your heart, your brain, your immune system, and your future. Don't wait for someone else to reach out. Take the first step. It may be the most important one you make this year. Alright, let's recap the 7 signs that may predict your life expectancy. Walking speed, grip strength, resting heart rate, waist circumference, mental sharpness, sleep quality, social connection. Now, Just because one of these is off doesn't mean you're in danger. But these are signs worth paying attention to, not because they're scary, but because they give you a chance to act. Your body is smart. It's talking to you all the time. You just have to know how to listen. And here's the best part. Every one of these signs is changeable. You can walk more. You can get stronger. You can reconnect. You can get better sleep. You can sharpen your mind. Longevity isn't luck. It's daily choices, layered over time. If this video helped you understand your body a little better, give it a like and subscribe to Senior Health Haven, where vibrant living and smarter health starts at any age.